Hey everybody, it's Monica with your Best Female Figure, and today I have a really fun booty burn butt toning exercises workout. So this workout is great if you want to lift, firm, reshape, makeover your booty, and if you want to burn some fat too, because none of the exercises involve laying on the floor or kneeling down. You really are moving the entire time and using your entire body to work your butt. So not all of us are born with that nice pear shape or that hourglass shape that makes it easy to maintain a firm round shape. Some of us have a rectangle shape or an inverted triangle shape, which I think is called a cone too. As a matter of fact, that survey that you just saw on the screen, according to that survey, most women are rectangle shape, which means that if you're not working your butt enough, then you're not going to get the shape that you want or maintain it. So that's my number one tip for getting your butt the way that you like it, is to work it more often, but do it in a way that also burns fat off the rest of your body. So a little bit less of those laying down exercises and more of these full body butt toning exercises that not only burn fat while you're doing your butt workout, but that really target your glutes in a way that's going to reshape them and give them the shape that you want. Okay, so the workout today is really simple. It includes 6 exercises, and the first 3 are with a mini band. So you're just going to do traveling lateral walks in both directions, back and forth. You're going to do 20 reps of that. Immediately after that, you're going to do diagonal I guess you would call it like a leg slide. So you do 10 on each side, and then right after that you do what is similar to the glute machine at the gym. So you do your leg lifts to the back with your knees slightly bent, and you don't need to raise the leg off the floor if that makes you uncomfortable, but it really does make a difference. You can just kind of tap the toes to the back, but if you kind of feel comfortable with raising your leg up a little higher, if it doesn't bother your lower back, then be sure to do that, because it really starts to get up a lot higher into the glute. So once you're finished with all your mini band exercises, you move on to the gliding disc lunge. This is a really deep lunge that targets that area, that crease where that separates your glutes from your legs. It gives you that really nice separation that a lot of women complain that they feel like their butt is just part of their legs. Well, this exercise takes care of that in a big way. I used to have a client that would come in and she would always beg me to give her this exercise because she said that she felt like she was getting an instant butt makeover, and you really do feel it when you're doing it, and also you feel the difference the next day, and you can even see the lift the next day. And if you keep doing this exercise, it really makes a huge difference in how much lifted your butt looks. So anyways, if you don't have a gliding disc, you can use those little furniture sliders, or you can use a frisbee, or if you don't have carpeting and you just have tile or wood floor, then you just get a towel and you can do the same exact exercise. I usually like doing this exercise with a sandbell instead of a dumbbell, because a dumbbell is really difficult to hold when you're doing that sliding, but as you can see, a dumbbell works too, so use any weight that you feel like using. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you how many reps to do of that mini band kickback. So you do 10 reps of that on each side, and then you do 8 to 10 reps of this gliding disc lunge. And here's a quick tip on the weight for this. If you feel uncomfortable with using a weight because you're a beginner, or your balance isn't very good, go ahead and just don't use any weight. You just use your body weight. It's still a very challenging exercise as long as you are going deep into that lunge and using your front leg glute to pull you back up to standing. You're going to get the same killer butt workout as you would if you were using a weight, and then you can just add a weight when you feel ready. Okay, the next exercise is a sumo squat, curtsy lunge, leg lift combination. So you step out really wide and you reach your fingertips down to the floor without bending over from the waist. So keep your chest nice and tall, and then you push off the opposite foot back up into standing, and you go right into a curtsy lunge, and then bend over, put your fingertips on the ground, and then use your glutes and to lift that leg straight up and really squeeze the glute at the top, and you're using your core at the same time to stabilize your body. So you don't want to put too much pressure on the hands. Make sure that you're using your legs and your glutes and core to keep your balance. So don't rely on your upper body too much. And you're going to do 8 to 10 reps on each side of this exercise, and then you're going to finish up with the attitude kicks. So place your hands on a chair or dresser or table for support, and you balance on one leg, and then you lift one leg to the back with the knee bent. So you got to use your glutes to do that, and then you lean to the supporting side leg just a little bit and use your glutes to extend and kick that leg out to the side, and then you just return it back to the starting position, and you do all your kicks on one side and then you do all your kicks on the other side. And really the most important thing with this exercise is to squeeze the glute as the bent leg lifts up and back, and then as it kicks out to the side. So it's two completely different contractions that you're doing, plus your supporting leg is also working hard. Your glute on that leg is working hard to help balance you. Even though you're hanging on to something, try not to hang on to it too tight. Just maybe put your fingertips on it and try to really use that side, that glute, to stabilize your body as you're doing all that lifting and kicking. On this last exercise, you want to do anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. So you really want to make it burn. So it's up to you, depending on how tired you are at this point from the 5 previous exercises, how many you want to work in there. I think I was able to do 12, and I was doing about 12 on each round, but I was trying to do 15 and I just couldn't do it. I was getting really tired. And remember that the minute that you start to lose your technique, you don't want to push yourself to do more reps just so that you can do more reps. Just stop at that point, because you're only training dysfunction. I mentioned that in another video. You want to really focus on getting a good contraction with good technique, and once your body has had enough, then just stop and take a break. So how you're going to take a break with this specific circuit is with an ab exercise. So this is what we call active recovery, where you're actually doing something that's a little bit easier, but you're not just resting. So lay on the floor with one leg crossed over the other, and then you're just going to do that figure 4 crunch. You're going to do 20 on each side. And this is going to help work your lower abs, but it's also going to help stretch those glute muscles, which have been working really hard, and that's a really nice way to recover. And then you repeat that circuit 2 to 3 more times, depending on how much time you have. And that's it. You can follow that up with some cardio or some upper body work, or you can do some core if you want to. Thanks so much for watching. If you need more butt toning exercises or fat loss tips, make sure you click the links in the description box below, or stop by my Facebook and visit me there. Thanks again, and I will talk to you real soon.